I am sorry. Are you okay?
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day.
He is the fighting pride of Omaha, Nebraska.
He's good at what he do.
Defending.
Hey, Daddy.
Undefeated WBO lightweight champion of the world.
Hey, Daddy.
BoxingVoice.com. Taking, any credit away from Errol, he's a great fighter. He's good at what he do. But when you compare him to Terrence Crawford, there's no comparison.
It's a dollar beat.
I'm just a better fighter.
BoxingVoice.com.
Sit back and watch this. I promise you something. I promise you something. All that shit you talking don't mean nothing.
Don't mean nothing.
I can bump my guns at you and you can bump your guns at me, but at the end of the day, them two brothers got to get in the ring.
Hey, Daddy, it's a dollar beat.
We've been here before. You try to get there. Alright? I can tell you how it is to be undisputed. You can't tell me shit.
This a dollar beat. Hey, Daddy.
Y'all support y'all fighter. Let's come together, make this event a success.
BoxingVoice.com.
Everything about Terrence Crawford is better than Errol Spence Jr.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
Boxing fans, are you ready?
Hey, Daddy.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
What up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What is going on? We are back with another one. This time we're here to discuss Tszyu and Bakhram Murtazaliev and their ticket sales as little as $1 per ticket. That's a great price. I'm not even laughing at those guys. I hope they could sell out the joint. I wanted a big fight to come to the Caribbean Royale, and PBC is bringing a few big names out to the Caribbean Royale. We have two correspondents that will be covering this fight for TBV, so we'll get live coverage, video coverage, and we'll more than likely be doing a live fight chat from studio. Also, we're going to be discussing the fact that Team Tszyu believes they will be the ones to end Terrence Crawford's legacy. They're saying that fight is worth $38 million. So I guess there was some initial negotiations between Tszyu and Turki Al-Sheikh. You can remember not too long ago, Turki Al-Sheikh said that Tszyu gets in his own way. Well, we've gotten some details. It seems that Turki Al-Sheikh offered Tszyu a fight versus Terrence Crawford. Now, I'm going to need your help to understand where this $38 million comes from and how they added it up. There is no clue as to the split. They just keep labeling it a $38 million fight. Again, I don't know. Is Al-Sheikh giving just Tszyu $38 million? Was he offering him $38 million? Was the fight worth $38 million between the both Tszyu and Terrence Crawford? I'm not sure. What I do know is that they want that money and they want it next, and they believe that they can defeat Terrence Crawford. They just already had this fight in the works. At the time Turki Al-Sheikh came at Team Tszyu for an opportunity versus Crawford, the IBF opportunity was already in the works. It was already locked in, quote unquote, according to Tszyu's peoples. and they just believe that the fight is bigger if Tszyu has a belt. And again, if they're saying the fight was $38 million without Tszyu having a belt, it's got to be worth more with Tszyu with a belt. But this is what we're talking about. If you guys are interested, then you know what to do. We will be discussing Fondura, Crawford, Tszyu, and Murtazaliev. So, yeah, let's discuss, man. Now, the article comes from Fox Sports Australia. And they are claiming this $38 million. And the title of that article, okay, well, this is strange. That article has been removed, which is strange. But luckily, I have this, so I can at least share. We're going to have to go ahead and screen share this. Now, this is crazy. I literally just read this article. And again, it could be because even I said this $38 million did not make sense the way that they wrote it in the article. Now, said article is gone. Hey, all good. I still have the actual URL where you can see it says www.foxsports.com.au, which means Australia. Then it says boxing 2024, Tszyu versus Terence Crawford, Saudi billionaire Turki Al-Sheikh, Bakhram Murtazaliev, George Rose, latest news. I really wish that was there because George Rose is the Team Tszyu member that gave a lot of information. Now, I'll click this just so you can see. The link is now gone. This is wild. But I can try a different way. Maybe if I Google the title, we get this somewhere else. All right, let's see. Yeah, the link is gone. As you can see there, yeah, Google had it. Google had it, but that's good enough. The link is gone, but Google still keeps those notes, right? And it says, Tszyu's team will reopen negotiations with the most powerful man in boxing if he claims the IBF world title. Convinced Saudi billionaire Turki Al-Sheikh still wants a $38 million blockbuster with Terence Crawford. Now, again, this is Team Tszyu's people. What could have happened, you're asking me, what could have happened from the time of me calling my graphic designer to set up the thumbnail and scheduling to go live? Turki Al-Sheikh got wind that Mr. Rose let the cat out the bag. No one is supposed to know Crawford may be making $38 million. Maybe the fight is worth $38 million. Maybe the fight, both fighters total $38 million. I don't know. But maybe no one was supposed to know $38 million. That's just something we just haven't heard before, not when it comes to Crawford, not when it comes to Tszyu. Now, maybe that's why an article on Fox Sports is no longer there. Remember, this isn't a rinky-dink site, you know what I mean? We try not to use sites that aren't credible. So what just happened in a short amount of time is pretty crazy to me, but at least Google, you know, kept the traces of that article, and you can see I was not lying. Now, here's Trill Boxing that has more of the article, because, again, you can't run from the internet. Trill Boxing retweeted it, but I don't think it's going to pull up. Yeah, nah, it's not pulling up. But Trill Boxing does have it there, and you can see the title once again says, "No, he wants to fight." Big twist, $38 million Tszyu feud with Saudi billionaire. So maybe Al-Sheikh found out that the cat got let out the bag and wanted that scrape from the internet. Too late, but the original article is gone. So maybe we were not supposed to know what Crawford was supposed to get and or what that fight was worth. Again, without the article, it's even harder now for us to come up with an educated guess as if it was a total pot or it was a purse pot. But this is what we're talking about. If you're interested, you know what to do. You can call in via Discord. X Spaces is available to all my people on X. I do need you to go ahead and repost, as that is the only place we can repost, and it's the easiest to get new listeners. You just simply repost. People that are following you see that you're listening to the show. They may get curious, and that'll give us new opinions, new callers, new takes. And that's certainly what we want around here so it doesn't get stale. We like that fresh, you know, that new. So once again, Discord, X Spaces are available. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It's absolutely free to do so, and it'll put this episode in the eyes of other boxing fans that don't know we're rocking out not once but twice a day. I got Neil's water bottle with a 2-pounder. He says, Tszyu rejected Turkey's offer only for him to sell $1 seat emojis. Yeah, but he still has a good plan. This is why I hate that the article wasn't there, right? Their plan all along was to get that belt, and they feel like, hey, they were offering us $38 million. Now, again, I'm going to keep using the $38 million. I do not know if they were offered $38 million as a purse or $38 million as a whole for both fighters to just fight, and they split that whatever way they split it. The article wasn't clear. Maybe that's why they're taking it down. Maybe there was a paragraph missing. I don't know. But, you know, $38 million is a lot of money. Tszyu and them, based off the article, believe, hey, if we have a belt, we could go back to the negotiation table, and that fight is potentially worth more. So that $38 million means something in this conversation. I highly doubt it means one purse for one fighter. I think that's just way too much. But who knows? We just never know what Alashik is ready to pay people. But this is what we're talking about. If you want to discuss it, go ahead and call in. Looks like we got our first caller of the day. Al in the Bay Area. What up? Yo.
Bay Area, stand up. Yo, I think it's just like a purse bid type of situation. I think it was gonna be like I would say like 25 to Terrence, and then the 13 to Tszyu. But either way it goes, it's not a $38 million fight. The $38 million fight, that's a stadium fight. If you're not fighting in a stadium, the pot shouldn't be that big. If you're going to fight in an arena, then it's no way. And I don't think it's a stadium fight. I'm sorry, I just don't think it's a stadium fight. Unless you take it to Australia and fight it and a soccer field stadium, and I doubt you sell out in that. Because Tszyu is well known in Australia, because that's where he's from. Terrence Crawford, he won one of his belts in Australia, so I'm pretty sure he got some fans in Australia. But I don't think there's fans from the U.S. is going to travel to Australia to go watch that fight. You know, you need some fans from the U.S. to travel to sell that thing out. Yeah, I think at best it's a $20 million fight. You know, 15 to Terrence and 5 to Tszyu. And I think Tszyu would turn that down and think, if he gets a title, it's going to be more. But if he do win the title, it'll be definitely interesting. I think the tipping point will maybe be, like I said, 20 million, 25 million total pot. But 38 million is out of bounds in my situation, in my understanding. Before I go, do you still need that heavyweight, like a short heavyweight?
For Border Wars? Yeah. We need heavyweights. Submit the footage.
Okay. I might be interested. Thing is, I gotta go. Well, I gotta look online and see how. I'm not sure if I got a misdemeanor out there, so I'm gonna check and see if I have one out there. But if I don't, then I might be at Border War. But give me almost to the end of the month. I definitely check that out. I gotta check the counties to see if I have a warrant out for my arrest out there. And if not, I'm good to go. All right, peace.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. Al in the Bay, what do you say? James Benitez, Atlanta, what up?
Yo, what's up, Ness? What's good, man? You saw Dolo?
Scarface, no Manolo.
That shit crazy, man. Yo, yeah, man. He gotta call in, do NCIC checks on himself to make sure he's straight before he pull up at Border Wars, man. I would just stay home, dog. I do all that type of shit, fam. Just stay home, man. Stay home, shadowbox in a safe place, man. We ain't gotta worry about the laws coming for you. But nah, this show topic, that shit wild. You said dollar tickets?
Yeah.
That's what they sell them? So I mean, bruh, does that mean he's actually doing a service to the community, or he's not really a star? How do you look at that shit? Is that just a community service just to get the people out there? Because they gonna charge $1, you might as well let them come in for free
I
attendance.
don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it is, the fact that he's not from America. Maybe, maybe it wasn't
this
doing
shit's in
well.
Florida, right?
Yeah.
This shit's oh shit, I was thinking Australia for a second. That shit wild. $1 tickets. So what's the average ticket cost for the Pro Box events? Like, what's Chris Colbert ticket prices right now? Because I know them shits ain't no dollar.
Yeah, I would have
you know what I'm saying?
I would have to look that up.
Shit that's what I'm saying, man. Like, bruh, like your name really ain't popping. If you doing dollar tickets in the US, man, like that's like a community event. Like Ness, man, that means your shit's bubbling more than Tim Tszyu in the States right now. Like Tim Tszyu's only claim to fame is really his dad's name. Besides that, man, he's really not bubbling. Shout out to Keith Thurman, which really was the reason why they had a pay-per-view event. Because he can't do that shit on his own. But PBC was forced to do that anyway. Anyways, man, that's neither here nor there. Well, let's see I just ready to hear what the rest of the callers got to say. But Ness, man, out here living the single life, man, been wild, man. I'm really learning how like when I'm trying to learn when to use the blue chew and when not to use the blue chew, man. Cause these bitches be going crazy, man. Like I'm getting these 3 a.m., 4 a.m. phone calls, like these all of a sudden check-ins and shit. And I'm like, I didn't know that using like this PED would goddamn give like such negative attention or such extra attention, my nigga. Like this shit crazy. So
what?
I guess what I'm saying, yeah. So what I'm saying is, man, like not all PEDs are bad, but you got to be cautious when you use them, man.
I mean,
That's
I
all
hear
I'm
you.
saying.
Blue Chew is a performance enhancement, but those ain't the PEDs we worried about over here.
But dog, I mean, but technically, man, like, since how you feel about PEDs all the time, do you feel like I'm lying to these women about using PEDs by not telling them I'm popping the PED?
Nah, champ.
Or I should tell them.
I mean,
or
the
you
difference,
feel like I should tell them beforehand?
The difference is you're not in competition. It's not a professional competition. If you are in competition, that's some personal shit. So you don't have to reveal any performance enhancement drugs. You're not under any competition with guidelines and stuff. You feel me?
But come on, man. You know I'm in competition. I'm competition with her past and her future. You know that, man. You know that. But it's neither here nor there, man. I just give you a little tip on just the shit that I've been going through, and also, man, like today, man, like a little chick hit my line, was like, yo, man, I'm just, I just started, my little 7-day run and shit. But if you still want to come through, you goddamn just throw a towel down. And I just want to ask you, man, like, how soon is it just to goddamn run a light with just a towel down on the ground? I just want your opinion, because I got my own thoughts, and I think it's a little too soon with how long I've been dealing with her. But like with you, how soon is too soon to put a towel down and run a red light?
You wildin' if you're talking about red light, is what you think I'm talking about.
Hey, man, shout out to you. Shout out to the community as always.
My man said run a red light. That ain't never been my thing, bro. I mean, it's just too much pussy in the world to be doing that.
My nigga, shout out to you. Shout out to the community as always, man. I'll catch you on the next one, Ness. I'll holler at you, fam.
All right. James, a wild boy, man. Y'all better be careful out here with this single life. Venom, what's up?
Yo. So, the dollar tickets. So, what they doing? They doing this because the Floridians ain't got the money because of the hurricane? They looking out? that what this is?
Not sure, man. Not sure what is going on. We just know it's being listed as that low.
It's pretty crazy. Has it ever been listed this low? $1 tickets?
No, I mean, we still could get a report that it was a mistake.
Yeah, it could be a mistake. As far as the fight though, I don't really know too much of the guy. I haven't done much film study, but so I don't really got a pick for that. As far as Tim Tszyu saying he'll end Crawford's career, I don't think he's the guy. Unfortunately, I think all he has is a right hand. If you look at Tim Tszyu, that's all he has. We all know who the guy is for Crawford in that division. We waiting on him though. He's looking for big money fights. So, kudos to him, but we just waiting for our shot, hunting our prey in the dark. But as far as like boxing, it's about to slow down until December or some shit. So we just gotta hold tight. Golden Boy is gonna be back soon. You got Tank and Tyson Fury with Usyk come in December, so we just gotta hold tight. Make some love to our women, drink some wine. We'll have a war another day. But that's my call.
All right, champ. Joe Pilot.
Yo, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, I'm calling it now. This fight's probably about to be the fight of the year, man. I've seen a couple fights of Bakhram, man. He throws tons of punches. Of course, he hasn't fought anybody of a Tim Tszyu's caliber. And but who knows? Even if he throws a little bit, 30% less punches, it's still a high volume of punches. He has, good power, decent power. And most of them Russians are really tough. Most of them Russians don't really get knocked out like that. And Tim Tszyu, can Tim Tszyu win the big one? Can he tighten up his boots and win the big one? Yeah. Everyone gave you a pass for the Fondura. You had a nasty cut. Yeah, before the cut, you was looking good. But who knows how that fight would have went? If everybody had a what if, we'd be all drunk off that fifth, right? Or whatever the saying goes. But yeah, I think that might be a little fight. But I don't know, like, bro, why isn't Lubin on the card? Like, why not give Lubin a tune-up on the card? He's from, like, the Florida area. Like, it kind of just makes no sense. Just looking at this card, they have, of course they put Tellez in there, but, like, Cubans don't really support boxing like that. Like, there's not really a Cuban fan base. Why is even Tellez the co-main? The guy under him, the Tijuanero, pro box alum. It's good, like he's getting a shine, but he's a Mexican Tijuanero from Australia. Kind of makes no sense. Why aren't there any Florida fighters on this card? Kind of, I don't know. No wonder they're selling tickets at $1, bro. Like, it makes no sense. 38 million. Tim Tszyu's probably out here. Trying to finesse Big Turk. Turkey didn't like that. Turkey don't like being finessed out here. You seen how he felt with Canelo and Tank when he felt finessed, man. He started, heated and stuff. And even with Pro Box, look at that. Pro Box was saying he's doing dirty deals behind people's backs, and he put a little prelim show on Pro Box date. Turkey's definitely taking off the gloves, man. Turkey ain't playing that. Just because he got billions of dollars don't mean he's going to give him out for free, man. You got to earn your bread with him. And let me see. What else is the topic? Oh, yeah, earlier. What was I saying about thing? Yeah, about Bivol and Beterbiev. Bivol, he's not doing nothing better than, like, he can't do nothing better with Beterbiev. He didn't run to me. He wasn't running. He was exchanging, and he still lost. So it's like, if I was Bivol, just, like, if they offer you a gobs of money, sure, take the fight. But Beterbiev's probably going to move up. Like, I don't think, maybe Canelo does move up and try Beterbiev. Beterbiev is more stationary, and can that chin get cracked? Canelo's chin's been tested, man. He's started at 140 at 14, and he's been moving up, and that chin is still sturdy, man. That's a sturdy chin right there, man. If I didn't know better, he's built for tough. American. But yeah, let's see what happens. If I wouldn't mind seeing Canelo versus Beterbiev. That'd be good. Beterbiev's been dropped before. And Bivol's not known for sitting on his punches, and he even, rocked Beterbiev a couple times. He just had to be careful what's coming back. But yeah, man, Bakhram, Tszyu, fight of the year, but no one cares, bro. 2 foreigners fighting in America. No one cares. That's the problem. That's the problem with this card. I'm out.
But it's not
Counterpunch, Stainless. What up?
Yo, Nash, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yo, I'm in this hotel room out in Grand Rap, man. So my service might be a little spotty, okay? Forgive me if that happened. I wasn't gonna call in, I was just gonna listen. But then I heard some lazy ass nigga talking when he should have bought blue chews and putting towels down. You know, if you did push-ups, you would have stamina and you wouldn't need blue chews. You lazy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you did more push-ups, then you could skip the gal with the towel and just go outside with your shirt off and
find
you know what I'm saying, and pull somebody in. You know what I'm talking about? This cat, let me tell you about my brother, Jay Benitez. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna point no fingers. I'm gonna call him by name. This cat, you remember what was that, like 4-5 days ago? I said, well, he knocked out 50. It's 5 days later. He's still sitting at 5 in that goose egg. How many blue chews you done ate, though? You know what I'm saying? How many single guy nights you done had, but I ain't did 5 push-ups. You see what I'm saying? So I was going to leave it alone, but I saw him on the back car. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to him there. He got scared, so he ran to the show. So, you know, I came to shout to the TBV universe. You know what I'm saying? Jay Benitez, get your lazy ass up and do some push-ups. Because 51 ain't going to do it. And 55 ain't going to do it. And 100 ain't going to do it, man. Your boy is like 15 years older than you, and I'm at like 750 right now. And I'm just taking a break so I can do this call before I knock out some more, because Angel said he on my back, but I still got double what he got. So you keep working too, young man. You know what I'm saying? But don't come up talking this crap like you that man when you ain't even a dude that can do push-ups, my guy. You know what I'm saying? That's with as much love as I got, you know what I'm saying, for the laziest dude that I know. And get up off your ass. And as I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBV for life. If you're at least on Patreon or a YouTube subscriber, then you must be sitting on your ass like Jay Benitez. So push up off that chair, you know what I'm saying, and do something. And shout out to El Camino. Peace.
All right. Appreciate you. We got Khaled, Indiana.
Yo, Nash, you hear me?
Yep.
James Benitez, you a sick ass nigga. Real quick, I fuck with you though. Lock the fuck in, you a sicko. As far as real quick before I touch on that dollar shit, cause I ain't get a chance to call in yesterday. Beterbiev and Bivol, good fight, good scrap, close fight. Could have went either way. Beterbiev did get the victory though. I'll like rewatch it and score it just for my own personal knowledge, but I thought that Beterbiev still edged it out. But Bivol's a tough dude, great fighter, one of the best fighters in the world, and it was a great fight. Good technical bout. You know what I'm saying? I think that they were saying robbery because Bivol didn't get stopped, but that don't mean you won. You just didn't get stopped. So yeah, good fight though, nonetheless. As far as this dollar ticket shit, man, that makes sense. Who the fuck is Tszyu and I don't even know how to pronounce my man's name, but yeah, who the fuck? You know, they got Floridas and hurricanes and wiping out the whole. They just, man, ain't nobody thinking about no boxing match right now and shit like that. But you know, we gonna put it on though. As far as him ending Crawford's legacy, I like the confidence. You know, that may be it. You know, I don't know if he can beat Crawford, but he is moving up. Tszyu, a natural 154 pounder, maybe 160. You know what I'm saying? That's a good scrap. You know, he can punch. You know, you got to deal with him. It's gonna take some skill. You know, I would still favor Crawford. You know, we gotta favor Crawford until he lose. You know, not in every fight, but in this one. But it's probably a closer fight than what we think. That's a tough fight, bro. Tszyu is a dog, bro. He a real 154 guy. You got to go in there and beat him. So, but Crawford not looking for that. He's looking for some retirement checks and all that shit right there. So that's how that go. Who knows if Terrence Crawford will even fight again? We just don't know these things. I want to see my brother get paid. I got to reiterate that. But who knows if he'll fight again? We just don't know. But yeah, Nash, shout out to you, big dog. Shout out to all the work you're doing. Shout out to all the listeners. James Benitez, man, you don't want to necessarily move like that, big dog. You know what I'm saying? It's better ways to live our lives out here, bro. That's my call, bro. Thank you.
All right. Raking, what up? We got Anthony Edwards, $2. Blue Chew for the win. This guy wild. What's up?
Ness, you got me?
Yep.
All right, I'm at the gym, man. Sorry if there's some background. I had to get a workout in for fucking Jay Benitez, bro. He was describing his savage lifestyle, and I booked it over here to get some work in. So I'm not, relying on the blue chews heavy here in a few years. You feel me? Now, real quick, with the Bakhram Tszyu thing, granted, I didn't look into this. I'm just sort of carrying the headline. I'm hopping on. If I had to guess, this seems like this is a charitable move for the people in Florida because that area got hit heavy by the storm. I live down south now, Ness. I live in you live in Florida, bro. I'm sure you're real familiar with this. I live in Charleston. And so I've been following all the storms closely because they hit us big, and that area where the fight is got hit. So that would be my guess. The other thing, man, I just wanted to comment real quick on the Beterbiev Bivol. I didn't get to call in yet. So I watched that fight. When I first watched the fight live, I thought the fight was stolen from Bivol. I was rooting for Beterbiev, but I was like, yo, that was the Bivol win for sure. I think close fight, whatever. I thought Bivol had it up a couple rounds. I went back and watched it yesterday, without commentary and scored it. And I actually had Beterbiev up 7-5. So it's, I don't know, just an interesting fight, bro. I think it's so close. I think, it's really can be judged and seen either way. Another thing I was thinking about, Ness, I was talking about this with my girl because she watched some of it with me. And I was like, yo, when I watched it live, I was like, that was the for sure Bivol win. And then when I watched it back, she was asking if my opinion changed. And she actually was like, hey, do you think it's any different if it looked any different in person? And that was an interesting thing, too, because when you look at the judges' scorecards, they were really, really, really in agreement, actually, across the scorecards. So I feel actually pretty good about the judges' conclusion because they have some pretty good consistency between them. So that's something to consider. Now, that being said, I wanted a really quick comment on your headline from this morning. That was some clickbait shit for real, bro, because what Bivol explained, he never said Canelo hit harder than Beterbiev overall. He said when he fought Canelo, he felt Canelo punches more because he tried to loaded up on each one. Like Canelo was hitting him, trying to load up and hit him as hard as he possibly could. He said Beterbiev wasn't loading up on his punches, and they were really, really hard. They were not as strong as Canelo putting every last bit of his power in each one. That was what he explained. That's a very different implication.
I love how you
That's
guys,
a different implication.
I love how you guys change his words and tell us what he meant. Like, it's hilarious. I'm using clickbait, but I'm using the words that came out of his mouth. Your definition and everyone else who contested has nothing to do with the words used in the 18 minutes of audio? You guys are in denial. Get the fuck over it. Bivol said Canelo punches harder than Beterbiev. Get over it. You do sound so fucking sad. It's disgusting. Cliff, what up?
Mine's had everything to do with what he said. That's why I sent the over audio. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
So,
you sent the same audio. You want to see why people played the same audio. Go to the video. Look at the video. Look at the
if we
video that
did-
I'm playing. Look at the video that I'm playing and show me how I changed the audio. Like, it's this timestamp shows. It says Fight Hub TV. Like, it has thousands of views. Like, you guys are in denial. It is what it is. You can't change the words of that man no matter how many times you play him.
You're right. You're right. I mean, you're right. But it came to me at a bad time. I was sitting here waiting. And then soon as my peoples come downstairs and shit, when you come to me, so I'll just let my call slide. Send it to the next person. I'm out.
Boxing fan.
Yo, what up, Ness?
What up?
So, regarding this fight with Tszyu, bro, what's going on? Tickets ain't selling? That's why they're selling it for $1?
Nah, I think this is something that they're doing as a charity for what just took place in Florida. I mean, you know, you got a fight happening a week after, or not even a week. I mean, the storm was what, a couple days ago?
A couple of days ago, yeah.
I think they just trying to be nice. There's only one section. There's only the E section, which is not a good section anyway, right? It's like, I wouldn't sit in the E section. You could sit in the E section. I don't want to be in the E. That shit looks crazy. I'm screen sharing it right now. Why would I want to sit in this E section right here? Like, I don't get it. What am I supposed to see here? You know, that's not the best view. And I've been to this venue where you see K, J, H, all that is the front. So, yes, you can see from E, but you're far. And it's only one section. Like, how many people are going to buy those tickets, right? Like, you figure one person could buy 100 tickets with $100.
That's true. But, Ness, real quick, off topic, bro. Did you see, man, Jermaine Ortiz is back November 1st as well over there in Florida?
Yeah, he signed a co-promotion deal with Caribbean Royale.
Oh, shit.
I feel bad for him, man, because, you know, I mean, damn, bro, you went from fucking top rank.
Top rank, yeah.
To Matchroom wanting you, and then you end up with Caribbean. And don't get me wrong, Caribbean Royale could do something. They got that good connection with MVP. They put on shows with MVP, and they're active with DAZN. So, yeah, Jermaine can certainly get back active and get the attention that he needs. And if he does the right thing, maybe Jake and MVP can position him because they're partners with BoxLab.
Yeah, not only that, but I think BoxLab works with PBC and Matchroom as well, so he could be in good, decent fights.
For sure.
Yeah, but, man, who you got for this Saturday, Ness?
Talking about for the Tszyu fight?
Yeah, for the Tszyu fight.
Yeah, I got Tszyu. I don't know the other dude like that. He's going to have to, you know, impress me, show me what he got.
Shit, if Tszyu wins, bro, like, do you think Tszyu should fight Crawford next?
I mean, I think that's what we're talking about. I think that's what their plan is, too. They believe that if they get this belt, you know, they can make the money that was offered to them. I'm being told that the $38 million is Australian, which makes it around $28 million American.
American, yeah.
But, you know, they believe with the belt, they become the last piece of the puzzle. So Crawford got to fight him anyway.
Yeah. All righty, then. That's my call, bro. You stay safe, bro.
All right. We got DC3 with the counterpunch for James Benitez, that is. Counterpunch for James Benitez, courtesy of DC3 in the meantime. In between time, we got DC3 $2. James, quote-unquote, Blue Chew, a.k.a. Honey Pack Benitez, rolling on the floor with laughing out loud emoji. And we got Wes with the $10. Still on that Bivol Beterbiev masterclass fight. Had Bivol clearly winning, but with people saying how close it was, I need to rewatch that fight. I placed $100 bet on a plus 700 Beterbiev decision win. Shout out TBV. Shout out to you. That's a great bet. I wonder who recommended it. H-Town, $5. Bivol said that Canelo power hits different and that Beterbiev punches are powerful as a whole, but the single load up King Nello shots are different. Yeah, they mad at that, bro. It doesn't matter what you say. They're going to act as if they don't understand what you're saying and they only hear what they have to say. It's okay. TBV is clickbait and every other site in the internet that is running with the interview. You know, the interviewer who said, "Whoa, really?" You know, he's running with it, and he's part of clickbait too. Everyone who reacts to it, they're clickbait. Only ones that are right are the Canelo haters that are mad that he hits harder than Beterbiev. It's hilarious. El Tanque. We had like 7 hours of that talk. People still ain't over it.
Yo, what up, Ness?
Chilling.
Hey, did you see the other video I sent you from a different interviewer that asked him a similar question? It was PFP, you know? The dude asked him who was tougher. So he goes into breaking down the details. He said, you know, it's crazy that I don't really believe in the, you know, when the lights are too bright, it affects fighters. And he said that it was way tougher getting ready for Canelo outside the ring. He said Beterbiev was more inside the ring. He's a bigger dude. You know, I thought that was crazy, bro. When he said that, I was like, damn. So, you know, the big lights do affect fighters. He talked about his training was super hard for the outside part of the fight. And then he asked him about the power, bro. And he says the same thing that he said to Marcos, but this is to a different person. You know, he tells them Canelo hits really hard in his single shots. He says, and Beterbiev, you know, it's just constant hard shots all the time. Then the guy tells him, "Oh, interesting," you know, and then he tells him that it's he said it's uncomfortable to fight both of them, you know, due to the power, bro. Which is it's crazy that the little fucker has so much power. I know there's a lot of outcry today. I believe the outcry is because they don't want to accept the fact that if Terrence Crawford goes up there to fight this dude, he might get knocked the fuck out. Cold. One hit, all the corn is gone off the cob. That's why they mad. Hey, it's not like we haven't seen this dude knock out a dude that has what, like 29 knockouts? Kovalev. You know, people want to talk shit about the dude, but the dude did stop Yard with the fucking jab. I think he beat him up worse than Beterbiev did. You know, but people want to talk shit. You know, he gonna get knocked out in 3 rounds. That's crazy. Kovalev couldn't do it. That's a big ass dude with power as well. This shit is crazy. People don't want to believe it. I mean, I guess the dude that fought both of them is lying, right? They want to twist and change the words, bro. Now this fight, Joe, I heard what you said, bro, but you a fucking scavenger. I said this shit was fight of the year type since the first time it got announced. I ain't gonna trash you too bad because I like your sister. Well, yeah, bro, this fucking fight is dope. It's dope, man. It's dope. That dude, that Russian is tough. Yo, he comes forward. He throws a ton of punches, bro, and he carries power from round 1 to 12.
You may feel like it's your time.
Let me run one of the counter punches. I know I had 2, bro. And but yeah, bro, I can't remember another fighter that threw over 1,000 damn punches in a fight, and you still knock out your opponent cold at the end, bro. That dude's condition and cardio must be crazy. You know, shout out fucking Tszyu. This is great. The dude is a super tough competitor. He don't give a damn who goes in the ring. A lot of people talking shit, you know, because they don't know who Bakhram is. But you guys just go watch his Coldplay fight. They're gonna say, "Who the hell's Coldplay?" You know who Coldplay is, right, Nash?
Yes, sir.
Very experienced fighter. Very experienced fighter. Man, that fight was great. Y'all need to go watch it so you can have a little, you know, motion of who Mr. Bakhram is. It's gonna be an exciting fight, similar to Virgil Boachuk, right? I just think Tszyu's IQ is a lot better than Virgil. Virgil is kind of dumb. So Y'all be tuned for that. Oh, we also have William Skull fighting Shishkin, right? This Saturday as well.
Is that this Saturday?
Yeah, bro. I thought it was under PBC, but no, it's a separate card, bro. But this is this Saturday as well. I don't know if it's in Europe, because if it is, then there's probably a day card.
I don't. Let me see.
But I put it in the 24/7 chat. I seen the poster. It's the 29th.
The 19th.
This upcoming weekend.
The 19th is Bakhram. Then we got Adam Azim on Peacock. Germany. Yeah, in Germany, there's no TV though.
Shit, I'm trying to watch it though, man. That's boxing, right? That's a good fight too, bro.
Yeah,
if y'all ain't seen William Skull fight, he's a very good fighter. And I heard Shishkin is pretty dope too, man. And then it's for a belt, Since Canelo's on that soft era, that might be his next opponent. Y'all need to go watch that too. But yeah, bro, that's all I got, man. I don't really get into the $1, $2 million tickets, bro. That's not my lane to speak on numbers. Just enjoy the fight, man. The fight is gonna be really good. Shout out Tszyu. But I got Bakhram for the upset. Have a good one, S.
All right. I don't see television. I don't see any television. Ring walk starts 8 p.m. UTC time, but there is no mention of
feel
TV.
like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Fuck, my bad. No mention of TV at all. It is for the vacant, but yep, no TV. I guess we'll have to see highlights. That's strange because Shishkin is a Dmitry Salita fighter, but I get it. Skull and them won the purse bid, but they should have came to an agreement the way that Karen's promoter did with Eddie. Like, okay, we won the purse bid. Let us, walk out first. Let us be first on the poster, et cetera, but you guys put up the television because this is just sad. I mean, boxing does this all the time. I was reading some rumors, which we haven't never talked about here. No real source, just more jibber jabber from the internet claiming that there's going to be a total promoter buyout. And, man, I pray for that day. I pray for that day because all these separate entities and separate fights and Carmel fighting on, DMB.com, and now you got Skull fighting on Nowhere.com. It's just crazy. Mitty's funny. He want a Jersey City barbershop. I'm like, bro, I got barbershops for you in Newark, not Jersey City. Go to my man at B in Newark, get right. You come out there looking Dominican, you might end up with a new wife. Big Gucci.
Yo, how the audio, my guy?
Straight.
Hey, man, shout out to TBV. Everybody smash that like, hit that subscribe, man. Tszyu versus Bakhram, man. So this is in Florida, right? It's at the what's that arena called?
It's in Orlando at the Caribbean Royale.
The Caribbean Royale. That's what it is. Yeah, man. Look, with what's going on in Florida right now, and both of these guys not being, I mean, let's be real. Tszyu's from Australia. Bakhram's from, I don't even know, to be honest with you. I don't know. So, I mean, these guys can't be selling out, bro. So that's a smart idea, man. And look, you probably gonna grab some people's attention who don't normally go to boxing events and be like, yo, it's $1 for a ticket. I mean, shit, bro, $5 get your whole family in there. Dollar ticket. It's gonna have to be some sort of catch though. It's probably gonna be $1 per ticket, two people, or two tickets limited per person or something like that.
I mean, it should be 1 ticket limited. They should do buy 1 ticket, get the next one at $1. Like, that's too cheap. But I get it. You know, they had a crisis down there.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like that's and I don't know how the fighters gonna feel about that either. But either way, like I said, the fighters probably wouldn't care anyway, because I mean that's in Florida and these are two foreign fighters. So yeah, man, at least if they fill out the arena, they gonna have that fight energy kind of atmosphere, and it's gonna be a good fight, man. Either way, we gonna see a war either way, man, regardless of how many people are in that arena. It's gonna be a crazy fight. But yeah, man, that Skull versus Shishkin fight, that's not gonna be televised?
Nah,
'Cause
I wasn't able to find no TV as of yet.
damn, and that's Saturday, right? That fight's gonna Yeah, that's crazy, bro. It's a championship fight. That's for the IBF. That's wild, man.
Yeah, but you got to remember Andre fought this dude. Like, none of Cool Clay fights was ever televised. You always had to get some weird stream. Like, he's from Germany.
Yeah, but shit, they could put him on an undercard or something, man. At least an undercard. It's a championship fight to be wasted, non-televised. But anyway, man, yeah, that's my call on this. I'm gonna keep listening, gang.
Alright. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. Putting this episode in the eyes of potentially new listeners that can turn into new callers, giving us new opinions. You know, probably your new caller of the year, your new rookie of the year. Discord available, X Spaces, James, Counterpunch.
Yo, Ness, this just proves, man, that hey, they profiles, man. They probably need to build their profiles. Like shit. Skull, does he got? I think he got like less than 15,000 people following him on social media, or some shit like that. Like he's really irrelevant, man, when you think about it. I mean, I'm not gonna miss the fight. I only think that fight's not party worthy or anything like that. So I'm just gonna carry on my Saturday like I normally would. Also, you know, Baby Joker's funny. I'm not gonna dish you because I like your sister. That's wild, my nigga. That's wild as fuck. Man, Joe Pilot, you gotta come back on, man, and just go ahead and you gotta talk some shit. But damn, what I'm about to say. Also, I guess since we're gonna talk about bullshit fights or bullshit fights returning, Ness, you know, we got the return of Steve Claggett this weekend. Did you know that?
Negative. Top Rank bringing him back?
I mean, shit, he's supposed to be fighting this weekend. So I guess so.
On the Top Rank card?
I don't know what the fuck it is, man. He's the highest ranked fighter on the card.
Where?
So I don't know what the fuck. Man, I saw it on the BoxRec schedule. I just know it's like, I mean, the most notable name is Tim Tszyu this week. Then Chris Colbert.
This Saturday?
Everybody. Yeah, this Saturday. This Saturday. But, you know, I mean, I know DC3 ain't give me no counterpunch to talk no hardcore boxing shit, because that's what I'm not here for anyway. But Ness, man, let's stop the bullshit, man. You know, I brought up PEDs earlier, but, you know, this community want to act like, oh, man, that's why I go to the gym. That's why I do all these push-ups and shit. So you telling me, Ness, like when we was all coming up as kids and we all used to walk them gas stations, that nobody dabbled and grabbed one of them gorilla pills and shit like that they had in the gas station windows. And you know, you see the hard steel and all them other pills, and everybody be like, you know what? I'm about to go to a little breezy house or whatever, man. Let me go ahead and use this on her. And sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't do shit to you. Sometimes they really just multivitamin. But let's not act like I'm the only one. I'm just keeping it real. Let's not act like I'm the only one that out here just goddamn, you know, trying to just better myself.
Station.
Yeah, you already know what it is, man. Let's not act like I'm the only one that ever did that type of shit. You know, but that's neither here nor there. And the red lights, man, come on, man. Like, bro, we all done it. Man. You know, people want to act like they too good for that shit. Now they old and everything, but come on, man. You know, some of y'all niggas did more than just going through a red. Maybe not you, Ness, but come on, man. We see how we see how this community is when they get all like hot and clamored over a picture or like a new tweet. Like, no disrespect to Alicia's brother, but man, these niggas be going crazy over your sister and everything like that. Some of these niggas is weird. So I wouldn't be surprised, man. They get a chance with any girl that's even like close to their level. If she was on a red light, man, they're gonna put their face down. So these niggas need to stop capping. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, I do my damage. I'm in these streets, man. You know, I'm back outside. And man, 2024, 2025, until I settle down again, man, look, man, I'm just trying to use that hammer, man, just go in. And yes, Stainless, shout out to you. I'm right here waiting for this little chick to meet up with me, man. I'm about to go ahead and walk in the gym shortly and tap in and listen to the show from there. But Ness, as always, man, shout out to you, shout out to the community. I'll catch you later, fam. Peace.
All right. Ahmed, what up?
Yes, man. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. Yo, do you reckon that's good what BBC are doing with the tickets? Because
I mean, Florida went through a crisis, man. I don't think this is a Tim Tszyu struggling to sell tickets. I think this is just the partners at Caribbean Royale understanding the landscape and trying to give back to a community that just was rocked with 2 back-to-back hurricanes, right, or whatever they're called.
Yeah. No, but in the past, I've heard. I'm not talking about Tim Tszyu. I've heard PBC do give away free tickets. I wish they done stuff like that.
They used to do that a lot, and people, you had writers making jokes saying, "Oh, PBC gave away X amount of tickets." That's not real boxing fans. Like, even if I give you a ticket, you still got to go to the fucking event. You still got to pay for parking.
Yeah.
You're still gonna pay for concessions. Like, it's still a day out. So. But yeah, again, PBC did a lot of good things early in the beginning that writers like Steve Kim and Montero and, a bunch of others, they shitted on them for. And now look at us. Now we wish they give free tickets. We wish it was free fights for all. Remember that when PBC didn't do pay-per-views? Damn, that was the good old days.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, why were people complaining? Like, do you really want to pay for fights or like? Because what was it from 2015 till about 2017?
Bro, you gotta understand, it's a cultural thing. It's a cultural thing. Americans as a whole feel that they have to put a dollar amount on things to feel greater than people. So it's like, we're pay-per-view stars over here. Our pay-per-views are $80. It's like, hey, moron, you're being charged $80 for something that is free. Like, but this is what Americans want to do. They want to poke their chests out about how much their event costs or grossed and XYZ, bro. These fuckers are stupid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because Eddie Hearn, he was putting on fights like Tony Bellew and Nathan Cleverly on pay-per-view. This was like 2014, and then even later on, he was putting like Dylan White on pay-per-view. And I was just thinking, like, the amount of people in America at the time, and even was it like 2017, 16 were complaining. I was thinking these are like, decent to good fights that are free on TV, and I'm hearing that people are getting free tickets to the fights. Like, I wish they were doing stuff like that in the UK, because that's like good value. But now I think there's too many pay-per-views. Like, I don't know what you think about the PBC schedule, but how do you see it going next year? Because this Tim Tszyu fight looks like it's going to be the only non-pay-per-view from PBC this year. Because I'm hearing they won't be doing another show until, I think, December. And that's a Tank pay-per-view card. But what do you reckon? Do you reckon they're going to do any non-pay-per-view shows next year? Or do you reckon they might move to another network?
Man, I have no clue, bro. We could just keep praying that they end up on the zone is the best thing.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. But thanks for taking my call, man. I catch you soon, all right?
All right.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not.
I remember earlier this year when I was begging them to go to the zone, and everybody was, saying no. Let them do something else. And then when they announced Prime, everybody was happy, and we've gotten nothing. we've gotten nothing but pay-per-view after pay-per-view, and I don't even know that those were memorable pay-per-views. Like, it's been a really shitty deal, you know. I just wish people would have been having that same energy for them to go to the zone. Maybe it would have done something, man. Maybe we would have actually seen them on the zone where there's other fighters, other promoters, where people know that that's a location for boxing, and they have the unlimited bandwidth to offer PBC the dates that they need to get these fighters active, because all they got is a bunch of inactive fighters. I mean, look, you got guys like Jermaine Ortiz. Like, again, I love the Caribbean Royale. You guys know I'm like their biggest advocate, but like, they just signed Jermaine. Like, Jermaine deserved to be with a major, man. I don't know. It sucks that you can go from almost beating Tszyu and Loma to you got to start over.
Yo, what up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's going on, man? My first time calling in. I'll be super chatting a lot.
Davey Soart?
Davey Soart, yeah.
Yeah, when I seen King Davey, I said, maybe that's Davey Soart.
Yeah, man. No, man. I love your program, though, man. Thank you for creating this boxing community online. I was driving, so I didn't get to really comment on the fight, Beterbiev and Bivol. I scored it 114 all, watching it one time. But on the Crawford and Tszyu fight is I heard earlier this morning y'all was talking about, somebody said something about possibly a setup to get Crawford to fight the winner of who was it? Fondura and somebody to try to like become undisputed again. So like, is Crawford supposed to, if, in that case, is he gonna wait? Is he just gonna wait all this time or whatever for the Tszyu fight? Or would he be taking another fight before the Tszyu fight?
We hope not, man. We hope that Turkey has something lined up for Crawford for February. That's been the rumor.
Okay, that sounds good, because my take on that, not to take nothing away from a dream off, I mean, he must be a solid fighter, a solid boxer. He probably could get in there and like beat probably most of those 154 pounders.
Well, you about to find out. I don't know if you know. You about to find out because he's scheduled to fight Sergey Bukachek.
Okay, that's gonna be a good fight then. That's gonna be a good fight, because I think Crawford didn't look as good against him because of Crawford's layoff. You know what I mean? I think if Crawford had a fight before that, it wouldn't have been as close as it was. But
keep in mind too, nobody has been saying this. I mean, Crawford just gave Sebastian the pass. Canelo hasn't said no. But if Canelo says no, there's another Mexican out there that just got cleared to fight him, right? The path has been cleared now because guess what? Sergey Bukachek doesn't have to rematch Virgil Ortiz anymore, and he's fighting Israel Madrimov, which means Virgil's free and Crawford's free. So Virgil could be the backup plan to Crawford if he doesn't get the Canelo fight for February.
Yeah, if you want to believe that Virgil gonna take that fight this time, like also.
I mean, look at Jared Anderson. He took it. You know, Joseph Parker. Nobody would expect Joseph to take the Wilder fight. Now it's easy to say that because we've seen what he did to Wilder, and even the Zhang fight. Like, those dudes wouldn't have took those fights if the Al-Sheikh money wasn't there. So I'm saying Virgil will take it because the Al-Sheikh money is there.
True. Okay. Yeah, the money definitely changed things. So like, yeah, I just don't want to see Crawford face Tszyu on a long layoff. He got to fight somebody before that fight, because Tszyu ain't playing. I don't care what nobody say. If Fondura didn't cut him with that elbow, Tszyu was landing that straight right hand all in the first round whenever he wanted to. I think he would have knocked Fondura out easily had he not gotten cut. And so, like, yeah, I want to see that fight with Crawford and Tszyu, because I think they the best 154-pounders right now. But I don't want to see Crawford do that fight on a layoff, because it's going to be bad for him if he do. But outside of that, man, that's all I wanted to say, man. Keep doing your thing. I appreciate the show. Shout out to the TV community, man. Y'all stay up.
Appreciate you, champ. Yeah, let's just hope Crawford doesn't take another long layoff. Like I said, you know, there have been rumors and implications that he'll be back in February. Hopefully, Al-Ashik could get that done. If not Virgil, let me look at the available 54-pounders here on the rankings at theboxingvoice.com. And, I mean, we'll start with the ring. Sebastian, hypothetically, would be busy with Earl. I always like the Lubin fight, but that's not for a belt. So I guess that only leaves Crawford, you know, and I'm going based off you Crawford defense attorneys, right? Like the ones that call in and they act like managers of Crawford, and they say, "Oh, we ain't doing that." You know, Crawford be chasing legacy, so they ain't gonna want Lubin because Lubin doesn't do nothing for Crawford's resume. So that leaves, you know, guys like Johnny Beck at the division above or Laura. Johnny Beck seems busy right now. Who is he in negotiations with? I can't remember, but he's in negotiations for unification, right? Oh, no, with Hamza. And he's going to take that. That's that Al-Ashik bag. So he's busy. So Laura is potential, but then you got to deal with the PBC, and are they going to want to play ball with Crawford? Man. Yeah, puts him in a rock and a hard place for sure. I wonder what he is going to do if he can't get Virgil. At least Virgil has the interim, and you know, he stays active. It's a big fight. Oof. Yeah, I don't know. None of those names seem worth the training camp. No disrespect at all, but like, yeah, I don't know. I don't even want to say any names. Shout out to Cordell Booker, number 6 in the WBO. He is moving up. That'll be his second shot when he gets it, though. I'm pretty sure he lost to Charlo. Damn. Yeah, it doesn't look like Crawford has many options, so we got to hope that they do give him that Virgil Ortiz fight if he can't get the Canelo fight. I mean, he is with Al-Ashik, though, so I guess if he wanted it, they could get him the Johnny Beck fight. Johnny Beck wants him, or at least, you know, called him out on social media. Adames is there, too, but that's still PBC. But they got history. That's probably the better fight. But, again, can he get it done? You know, with Adames being on that PBC side, are they going to want to play ball with Crawford? We got Big Bay Quinn. What up? Big Bay. My bad, champ. Start over. What'd you say?
So you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. So yeah, first off, like, Tszyu ain't doing nothing to Crawford's career. Like, that's out of the question. And second of all, like, even as a Crawford fan, like, if Crawford take this Tszyu fight, we not gonna say he ducked Tszyu. I mean, if he ducked Fondura.
If Crawford takes the Tszyu fight?
Yeah, if Crawford takes the Tszyu fight, is he not ducking Fondura? Like, I'm confused. Like, why would
how's he ducking
Fondura?
Fondura when Fondura asked him to let him get a pass and Crawford said okay, and now Fondura's gonna go fight Earl allegedly?
Yeah. Crawford gonna fight who?
No, not Crawford. Fondura's gonna go fight Earl. So I'm saying.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is like, how, like that. I'm just confused. Like, oh yeah, you good for the pass. I'm gonna go fight Tszyu. Like, I'm confused. How that makes sense? Like,
Well, it was clear that Fondura didn't want to fight Crawford, right? He was trying to fight Earl. So Crawford don't want another vacant belt. He ain't want them to strip Fondura, which they still might do if he decides to fight Earl. But he don't want a vacant belt. He want to fight the guy. He don't want a vacant belt.
Hopefully it do work out though, right? Because let's just say what is Fondura? I mean, what is Tszyu fighting for? The vacant IBF or IBF interim? What's going on?
Tszyu's fighting for the vacant IBF.
Okay, so let's say I could see a lot going on with that, with this IBF joint, because Boots got the IBF. That could open up doors for Tszyu for Boots to pop out and make way for a Crawford Boots fight for the IBF. It could allow him to go up to 60 and challenge for the IBF. Go up to 68. Get the
IBF don't work like the WBC, but
it don't work like everybody else.
Nah, it don't. But maybe a petition is always accepted and has to be reviewed. But it isn't like the WBC or the WBO, no.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I just feel like this was crazy. Like I would have just said, nah, Fondura, we gotta fight. I don't see how any other fight right now, other than Canelo, would be worth.
Again, if you say nah, WBO, me and Fondura can't come to an agreement. Call the purse bid. Fondura, his team.
You may feel like it's your time.
His team not going bid. They want him to fight Earl. That's an in-house fight. So his team not going bid. So now Crawford gets to fight Josh Kelly for the WBO.
Oh, all right. So
or even worse. Crawford don't fight nobody, and they just email him the belt. Like he just don't want that. That's not what he wants.
Okay. All right, one more thing before I get up out of here. James Benitez, high key, we was listening to the show earlier. Fucking Troy was breaking down like the Tongat Ali, and they was talking about like healthier ways to, keep your stamina right. And number two, like, if you gotta ask the question when it's time to run a red light, just run it, bro.
You wilding with that shit, just run it. Y'all disgusting. First of all, there's no amount of desperation. Like, what is wrong? How desperate are y'all? And then him. No, it does. It got everything. It got everything to do with desperate. And then in his situation, he's allegedly a single man. So why run a red light? Just go find a fucking green light.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Exactly. That's what he liked to do. That's what he liked to do. No. I don't even think that's what he liked to do. I think, again, he was going for that shock value to see what y'all like to do. And it seemed like you like to run red lights. He caught you.
Nah.
Yeah, he caught you.
If he got to ask, run it. If he got to ask, run it.
Right, yeah. And that's what you're trying to say, and that's what you're trying to tell us you do. You don't ask, you just do you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna ask the shorty like, like if it's nasty. If you think it's nasty, you think it's nasty. If you gotta ask the right time, obviously, run it, bro. It's either no right time or just run it. That's what I'm trying to say. Either no right time or run it.
I ain't champ. I ain't. You the man though. Y'all wildin' with this red lights. Terrible. Y'all can tell y'all ain't players, man. Y'all wasn't ever players. Y'all ain't running red lights because y'all ain't had no girls, man. Motherfuckers with multiple girls don't run red lights. Y'all wildin'. Ugh. Capo.
Yo, can you hear me?
You know it.
Man, what's up? What's up, Ness? Man, shout out to you for keeping the show up, man. I'm actually driving right now, so this show is like super clutch right now, knocking this ride out. I don't know what y'all was talking about from earlier with this red light shit, but if it's what I'm thinking,
it's what you thinking, bro. These dudes nasty, man. It's exactly what you
wild
thinking.
ass people. Yeah, y'all wild as hell about that. Nah, don't run no red lights. Nah, hell no, y'all wildin'. But man, I wanted to call in. I wanted to call in earlier when you were talking about Beterbiev and possibly Canelo. I'm all for that fight. I think that's a great fight. You ask me. The way I see it, and it's kind of like a casual perspective, but the way I see it, you have Beterbiev, who is arguably the heaviest puncher in boxing to some people, and then you have Canelo, who arguably has the best chin in boxing to some people. Like shit, I want to see it simply off the fact of, can Canelo take Beterbiev's power? Or shit, can Canelo beat Beterbiev and become two-time undisputed? Like, I think that would be a great fight, and I think that fight would do numbers, do great numbers. But let me ask you a question. Since you were just talking about Bud, so hypothetically speaking, though, like if you were Bud's manager, what career path would you have taken for him, fresh off the Spence win?
I mean, everything happened the way it happened for a reason, unless we gonna make a hypothetical where you tell us that they let him out the rematch. But remember, things took long because
Oh
Earl,
yeah, I forgot he had that clause. Yeah, I
yeah,
forgot about
Earl
that.
prolonged
That's
everything with
right.
that fake rematch. He 52'd us.
That's right. You know, yeah, that does ruin my whole question. I forgot that there was a rematch clause in there. I forgot. Damn. Man, Earl fucked him up. He fucked him over then, taking a whole year off that man's career. Bud already old as hell.
Mm-hmm.
But shit, I hope Bud get in there with Charlo before it's all said and done though. That's the fight I really wanted. And I know a lot of
Yeah, I
people don't
mean,
care for Jamel
I
after
don't
the
mind
Canelo
that
fight,
fight. I don't mind
but
that fight, but we need Charlo to get back active, man. I don't want him to get that fight just
nah, for real, I want him to.
off of nothing.
I'm ready for him to get back active. I hope he's fighting. Well, I saw it was Jamal Charlo. I don't know. I don't think he's fighting on the 14th on that tank card, but I hope he does get active soon though, because I like Jamel a lot, and so I still think he's the best at 154 until someone shows me otherwise. But
Yeah, I think the
that's all I got, man.
You may feel like it's your time.
perfect
You
comeback
said
Feel
what?
like
fight.
it's your time.
Perfect comeback fight for Jamal is Erickson Lubin, bro. Lubin been wanting his
Ooh,
rematch. Lubin been wanting his rematch. Jamal's coming off of inactivity. Lubin's coming off of an alleged injury. That's why he couldn't take the Tszyu fight. Do that fight, man. Do that fight. Get that man his rematch, bro. He went through hell and back trying to get that rematch. And that's what I'm saying. You know, again, for Devin, get it back in blood. For Lubin, man, do another eliminator. Do another eliminator. No, do another one. What you got? 7? Nah, we want you to do another one. You still ain't earned it yet. DC3 got a counterpunch for Joe Pilot. G-Ball, $2. To be honest, the zone cheating me out of more money than Prime. You not lying, but you getting movies with Prime. You know, you ain't getting your value on their boxing department. Cut the shit. But I'm with you. The zone is robbing us too. They not giving us nothing. We paying $30 for nothing. We paying $30 for UK dudes, then we paying pay-per-view price for UK dudes. We are in a ridiculous era in boxing right now. It makes 0 sense. Last Saturday's pay-per-view made 0 sense, man. They wilding right now. All they doing is catering to the UK audience. It's pretty crazy. Davey So Art, $2. Ain't time for a Charlo fight and 3-time undisputed. Did you write that wrong? Ain't time for a Charlo fight and a 3-time undisputed. That went over my head, man. I don't know. No clue. No clue what he meant. But we got Profound Dreamer.
Hey, gather round TBV. That's if you're still listening. Get on down with these profound rhythms. Next, I'm feeling what No Limit Promotions and PBC is doing with this card, man. The whole $1 tickets is a good way to get some press going and to re-stimulate the audience and the crowd to buy tickets after what happened down there with the hurricane last week and everything. So I love what No Limit Promotions is doing, and I hope they keep it up. And I know it's just for that one small section, but I just feel like they're just doing this to drum up some attention to remind people that this event is happening. Because correct me if I'm wrong, but this event was supposed to happen last Saturday, like the Saturday that just passed, but they had to move it to the Saturday coming up.
You thinking of Coburg being moved to the 16th because of the storm?
So they got you. So they never changed the date. It's just the storm happened. I got you.
They ain't change it.
All right. And then the thing with Tszyu is not fighting for a vacant title. Don't dissuade the audience. Don't tell them
what you mean
or false information. This IBF title is not vacant. Murtazaliev fought for this title. He fought Jack Koke for the vacant IBF 154 title. Back in April.
He is listed as the champion.
Yeah. So exactly. Murtazaliev is the IBF champion. And a lot of us was saying that Boots should have stepped up, went up to 54, and got this title so he could stand in Crawford's way for the undisputed at 54. But hey, that's neither here nor there. Boots didn't take that route.
But I mean, Boots couldn't just magically do that. I mean, Bakhram was already in line to fight Coldclay. Like, what was Boots gonna do? And again, the IBF isn't like the WBC or the WBO where you could just say, hey, I'm the champ and I want to fight the champ.
Well, that's not correct, Ness, because Boots is the champion at 147.
Yeah.
And a lot of us were saying that Boots could have went up, and as the IBF champion at 147, he could have petitioned, just like he petitioned to take that belt.
But again, like I just stated, it is not like the WBC and the WBO where as the champion, you get a shot. A petition is just anybody can petition. A WBC champion, like for instance, Loma never fought for the WBC, but he petitioned, and that's how he got the shot at that WBC.
Well, Boots and his team clearly got a good relationship with the IBF, a good enough relationship that they was able to strip the belt off of Terrence Crawford, who just won it. So
I don't think it's the relationship. Come on, Profound. They are known for stripping. They strip Canelo. Like, you wildin', man. That's what they known for.
Run my call. But Boots and his team did they not petition to get that belt stripped from Crawford? They positioned to become the mandatory for whoever won between Crawford and Errol. That is what happened.
I mean, he was the mandatory before Crawford. Remember?
He was the mandatory because of a petition that he filed. Come on, why are we getting hung up on this point? We got better things to move on.
I'm just saying.
We ain't talking about Boots tonight.
It don't mean it's guaranteed. The position don't mean it's guaranteed. You requesting, and your request got to be met by the committee, and they got to approve it.
Absolutely.
It's not as easy as you making it seem. I'm only hung up on that because you making it seem like he just had to pick up the phone and he would have got a shot at the title. Like, he could have got denied. Listen, he could have got denied just based off the fact that you never fucking defended my belt, but you calling me asking for a shot at a champ. Homie, I just emailed it to you. You want to make a defense first? Matter of fact, you want to fight a former champ with it? How about a current champ with it? How the fuck you asking for favors?
Boots had already made a defense.
Homie, you asking for favors, you ain't done shit, though.
So it wouldn't have been a favor.
But again, think about it. You ain't done shit, and you asking for favors.
The point is, this is a fight that the American audience is clamoring for. Boots versus Crawford. And the way Boots and his team and $1 million worth of game is talking about Terrence Crawford, sending text messages, they should have pressed this issue. That's all I'm saying. We had a whole show with me, you, and Tone was arguing about how Boots ain't doing enough to press the issue in public. And that was part of it. That
public. That's different.
The issue.
Public is different from what you saying, because you gotta keep your neck on, you gotta keep your foot on the neck of Crawford, like, publicly, so people help you demand that fight.
Right, pressing it publicly is one thing, but then pressing it with the sanctioning by is also part of the game. That's part of boxing. The politics.
I mean, I've told y'all over and over, Boots got comfortable, man. Like, once you get the belt, you making a certain amount of money. And when he got that belt, look at all the money he made because Eddie had to overbid. Like, he
But
comfortable.
listen, like I said, I don't want to get off topic because that's not what we had to talk about. Because at the end of the day, Boots and his team, they satisfied with being at 47 for now. So moving forward, Tszyu and Murtazaliev are fighting for a full championship. It's not vacant. And also, I want to say Crawford has been moving in ways that his supporters don't really know what to make of the movements he's making, right? Because publicly he's choosing to call out Teofimo Lopez for a street fight. He's calling out Conor McGregor for an MMA fight. And then he's taking step-aside deals to step aside to allow Fondura to fight Errol Spence. So it's kind of hard for us to understand, like, I want to see Crawford undispute this generation of 154
like it's your
titleists
time,
because it'll give, I'm
but
running it
it's
again,
not your time.
because it'll give him that credence of, look, I'm here now and I am the #1 junior middleweight in the world currently. Unlike what Bivol and Artur Beterbiev just proved, they proved that they the #1 light heavyweight of yesterday's generation, of the Anthony Yard generation, of the Marcus Brown generation. But that generation has been out of here for the past 4 years, right? Now we got the new generation at 175 with David Benavidez and David Morrell. And Beterbiev has to prove that he's the #1 guy, including those two guys, right? So with Crawford going for 154 undisputed now, he's going to prove that he's the #1 junior middleweight today. And that'll give him more cachet going into a promotion against Canelo, because that would be an accolade that Canelo has not achieved. Canelo didn't achieve undisputed at 154. As long as he fought there, he didn't do that. So to me, it's like, I don't like the Crawford-Canelo fight, but if Crawford could establish himself as a middleweight before going into the Canelo fight, I think it gives it more legitimacy, okay? And that being said, with Crawford, the way he's moving lately, like I said, I don't understand, like, why
Jermell
you
just
choosing to
did it
go
at
after Conor
54.
McGregor public? Right, Jermell did it with yesterday's titleists, right? Jermell did it for the generation of Jared Hurd, the generation of Jason Rosario. That was yesterday's generation. This current crop of 154 is a whole new generation. So we need somebody to prove that they the best out of Virgil Ortiz, Israel Madrimov, Sebastian Fondura, Tszyu, Sergey Bohachuk, Murtazaliev. Like, this is a whole new generation. So Crawford winning undisputed now is completely different than Jermell winning his undisputed for yesterday's generation. That time has passed already. Jermell done sat out from the division for the past 2 going on 3 years now. So it's a new generation. It's a new crop. That's how quickly things turn over in boxing. I'm of the mindset that in boxing, things turn over kind of like high school. Every 4 years, it's a new crop of guys in the division, and you got to prove yourself amongst those guys if you want to keep your championship consistent and current. I mean, if you want to keep your championship status current, in my opinion. So, like I said, with Crawford choosing to call out Teofimo and choosing to call out Conor McGregor, it's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, I get it now. You got Turkey Al-Sheikh behind you. You got all this money behind you, and you want to establish yourself as the face of boxing. And the way Crawford is moving is putting him up there to be in consideration for the face of boxing, because one of the keys to being the face is you got to be able to tell your handlers what to do. If your handlers, the people that handle your career, are still telling you what to do and who to fight, then you ain't no face of boxing, right? But if you're in a position where you could tell your handlers who I'm going to fight next, now you stepping into big dog status. You know what I'm saying? And that's where Tank,
You may feel like
run
it's
it
your
again.
time,
And that's where a lot of
but it's
Tank
not.
fans don't understand. Tank ain't there. Tank ain't at the face of boxing talks yet, because he can't tell his handlers who he's going to fight next, right? Crawford is in that position now. The only thing Crawford is missing is that he can't entice guys to fight him. Like, he can't force Canelo to fight him, right? Canelo is going to have to choose Crawford. You know, Crawford can't force these other titleists to fight him, because they have other political relationships that could force them to choose other fights, like we see with the Fondura situation. Fondura is choosing to go with Spence. Why? Because his political ties are forcing him to do that. So Crawford hasn't established himself to where he can break those ties and be like, no, you gonna fight me. Only Canelo is the only guy that can move like that. So again, like I said, I feel like Crawford is wasting our time and playing himself in the public wasting time calling out guys like Teofimo Lopez and Conor McGregor. It really don't make sense for where you're trying to go, for the goal you're trying to attain. So that's my call for now, man. You know, I'll call back in if we get a good debate started. But, you know, what's my tab? How much I owe you, man?
I think it's 3.
All right, no doubt.
You the man. Let's see here. James with the Emperor counter. Drop a bomb for the dub.
Yo, I just threw the money out there, man, 'cause I was getting tired of hearing Profile Dreaming, man. That shit was a long ass tangent, my nigga. Yo, Ness, man. I know I sent you a dub with the 30% fee, so that's about what, 3 counter punches? Can I just disperse them to other callers and shit?
Do you, champ?
All right, man. Shit. Give one of these counter punches back to DC3. Give one of these counter punches to Tip Bayless, and give one of these counter punches to somebody that you want to hear that's gonna goddamn liven the crowd and make the crowd a frenzy, man. I'm gonna fall back in. I'll holler at you.
All right, Joe Pilot counter.
Yo, you hear me?
Yep.
Man, you disrespectful little guacamole stale taco eating baby joker. My sister told me she don't like guys with clits. But yeah, the Friday too, Lenin Castillo's about to fight. So, you know, I'm putting up Lenin Castillo to knock out that Colombian light heavyweight. You know, I think Lenin Castillo might have something left in the tank, you know. Chris Colbert fighting on Wednesday. You know, hopefully Chris Colbert can get back on track. You know, he was such a promising contender prospect. You know, I think he had the interim belt, or that's what he fought Hector Garcia for. You know, hopefully Chris Colbert can get back on track where he was gonna be going. You know, maybe you know, suffering that loss he just suffered to Rayo gets him back to where he got. You know, he's good for the game. You know, he had some flair in the ring, out the ring. You know, he had the New York bravado. You know, he can talk a good one. Saturday, Shiskin and Thing. That's a 50-50 fight. Shiskin's nice, man. Shiskin's nice in the ring. And Skull's nice too, but let's see. That's looking like whoever's trying to watch that fight's gonna have to watch it on crack streams or meth streams because you know, the German guys over there don't care. They don't care about the American people. And then the day they put the purse bid up, they're gonna get their money. Well, however they distribute it out there. Maybe maybe Skull is you know, the Cuban Klitschko over there. You know, he don't need the Americans. Yeah, but damn, it's just crazy. Tszyu and Makataliev, it's just like that should have been a co-main or something under something. Like this fight is 2 guys who don't like talk. Tim Tszyu does talk a little bit, but you have to bring it out of him like a Keith Thurman did, kinda when he called when he called Tim Tszyu a Mexican. You know, he got him a little riled up a little bit. But like these guys don't talk. There's no show, man. This is pro boxing. We need a little bit of showmanship. We need a little bit of sell the fight, man. We need something. Like it's just like that's what's missing on this whole card. Tellers don't speak English. The Tijuanero don't speak. Like, where is this Why are there's 2 Australians fighting on this card? Where is this Australian community at in America? I've never even met an Australian in my life. This is just crazy. Like, why is this guy even fighting in Florida? That makes no sense. Like, is there Australians in Florida? Can someone from Florida call in and let us know? Like, it makes no sense, bro. And then there's like like it just like out of all cards, like PBC could have did for on Prime. Why this? I would have rather see Lubin main event versus a tuna. Like this is just crazy. Like it just makes no sense. It's just kind of like that card is like if I'm home, I'm gonna watch it. If I'm not, I'll watch it. But like I mean, the main event is good. You know, I would watch the main event, but it's just like it's nothing. Like it's just not a thing, man. I'm out.
But it's not your time.
All right, Joe Pilot, man. That was funny. DC3 counterpunch, courtesy of James.
Yo.
Yo.
What's the deal, Ness? What? Yo, shout out to James for that.
DC3.
You can hear me?
Now.
Oh yeah, you can hear me. You good? I'm good over here.
I hear you now.
Yeah, shout out to James, man, for that counterpoint. Shout out to my brother. But yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Joe Polly, like these guys don't speak no English. What they not promoting the fights? Like I get it, like Ness, like that's my issue with this shit. Like, you know, like nobody knows these guys. They should be on these platforms pushing the fight. It's no entertainment around it. Like we ain't like what's going on? Like if you're not in tech with no boxing community, you're not gonna know these guys fighting. Nobody's posting it. That's my issue with these guys and their egos. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are y'all not pushing this fight? Y'all trying to get in front of these cameras doing interviews, man. Like I'm not saying make a fool of yourself, but you know, give a channel some of your time. You know what I'm saying? This shit weird to me. Who the hell is this Ishmael guy? We know who Tszyu is. He's a guy. He's a star in the sport. But who the hell is this other guy, man? You know what I'm saying? Like we like these guys got to do better with these egos, and y'all staying in the cut, and you know y'all making it better for yourself. Like you know what I'm saying? Like and then with Bud, like I just think Bud he was begging for all these big time fights, and when he got shit lined up, he was saying people don't want to fight him now. He giving Fondura a pass. He letting Fondura fight Earl. I see that it's Bud showing us, bro, that he really don't want to go through the fire. It's a lot of guys at 54, bro. Fondura, Zoo. You got them Cholos. I want them Cholos, man. Where y'all at, man? Come on, man. You still got that belt, Cholo. Where the hell you at, man? I ran into Cholo Ness, and he told me roll out coming soon. But damn, my nigga, like you got Bud sitting there, man. You got Bud sitting there, Bud that made 54 real loud. I don't know though, man. These boxing guys, they weird, man. Like these guys not promoting shit. I don't know what's going on right now. Like, yeah, I'm out.
All right, DC3, appreciate you. Last call for callers. We got Abe on a check-in. What up?
What's going on, man?
Chilling.
Hey, let me ask you something, bro.
You may feel like it's your time.
At first, the rumor was, Errol Spence was gonna fight Fondura. Then it changed to Terrence Crawford. Now who's fighting Fondura?
Earl. That's been the rumor that's been
How did
consistent.
that happen? Because the last time
That's been the rumor that's been
bro,
consistent. Remember he got in the ring? That's what PBC been pushing.
Yeah, I know that, but then the rumor changed that Fondura might be fighting Terrence Crawford, so now it's back to Errol Spence again?
Yeah.
So who's Terrence Crawford gonna fight?
We don't know, man. We hoping maybe Virgil Ortiz.
Nah, he don't need to fight him, man. That's an easy win. That's not a challenge for Terrence Crawford. So is that locked in? Errol Spence and Fondura, that's locked in?
That is what's been being pushed. I can't say locked in, man. We don't have a date.
Nah, I got you, man. It's the politics, bro. I told you, man. I like when somebody says somebody's name. There was once upon a time when somebody says somebody's name, they was like, "Oh, okay, we're gonna make that happen," and that fight happened. You didn't have all this back and forth, promoters, managers, and all that shit. Fights was happening. all the time. You know, like, why do you think it was so easy for Oscar De La Hoya and Tito Trinidad to make that fight? You know, that's a fight that nowadays it wouldn't even happen because of the politics. This is what everybody is doing. I don't get it. Like, just get your fighting ass in the ring and fight. Damn. But I know you saying that this is the last call, so I ain't gonna hold you up. But I'm just like, damn, what? I don't understand. I think they need to stop. I think these fighters need to do what the other fighters used to do and be like, no, this is I want to fight him. You go and make it happen. You know, and that's what other fighters used to do. They used to say, I'm fighting him, make it happen.
You may feel like
I
it's
mean,
your
it
time,
ain't been that easy these
but it's
days,
not your
Abe.
time.
You know, fighters call each other out all the time and don't get the fights anymore. You know. We got Profound Dreamer with the dub. That's 3 counterpunches that he owed, and then another one to cut the line. Profound Dreamer.
Hey, now, so all right, so after Jermell Charlo went for undisputed at 154, and he left the division, right? He disappeared for 2 years. He said he was supposed to fight Tim Tszyu, but his hand was hurt, so he sat out for a year. And then he thought he might get the Canelo fight, so he went into the Canelo fight because it actually materialized. So he was gone for 2 years, so that left a huge vacuum at 154. And what fans got to understand is it's going to take time for that division to build itself back up to where they have champions that you know. But Tim Tszyu fighting Murtazaliev is a big step forward in the division for us to find a new one name, one face, one crown undisputed champion at 154. And to me, that's the problem because fans can't even follow and they don't even know what's going on because we got the top guy right now in the division, and Terrence Crawford choosing to promote other like BS, choosing to promote clown stuff. Like you out here giving Tiafimo and Conor McGregor all of this energy, but the fans so confused as to what you got coming up next because you won't choose to highlight that. You won't choose to start feuds with those guys in public so that the fans can keep up with the storyline and you can promote it. Like Crawford always say, "Oh, I'm not with the clown. I'm not gonna get outside my character to promote." But you clearly doing it when it comes to Teofimo Lopez and Conor McGregor. But you can't do it to promote your own sport where you actually want to compete and get paid to do. Like if Terrence Crawford was going after Tim Tszyu and going after Fondura like this, the way he was going after Teofimo and Conor McGregor, it'll be a whole different conversation right now. So that's what I'm saying, man. It's crazy because it seems like Crawford just feel like he's going to sit back and magically get the Canelo fight without putting in any work at middleweight. He think he just gonna magically skip the line, and it's like it could possibly happen because you got the accolades, but is Canelo really gonna choose you though? You know what I'm saying? So do you want to? What you want to do? You want to kick the door in, or you want to sit outside the door waiting for Canelo to open it up for you? Those his options, man, and that's my call, man. Like I don't really know what else, man.
All right. You the man, champ. You the man. We got Davey So R$2. He says, not enough time for Mel fight and 3-time undisputed. And I guess he means for Crawford to fight Mel and still go on to be 3-time undisputed. I mean, I think that there's plenty of time. You know, nothing's going to move that fast. Canelo went to Japan. We don't know what sort of offer they're going to put on a table for him to fight out there. That could change the timeline for everyone. I think I missed the super chat here. No, we did get to that. All right, we got Tip Bellis. Actually, give me a second here.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Demo says, check your DMs and don't forget to put out an Eron Peterson community post. I thought I did that. Damn, are you serious? I would check. I thought I did that though, Demo. Let me see. Tip, what up?
Twin Glock 40s roll out, cock back, rolling on 20s roll out. Can't stop that. Yo, can you hear me?
We hear you.
Can you hear me?
We hear you.
Roll out, roll out. You know what I'm saying? PBC, roll out. It's here, man. It's here this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Tszyu versus Bakhram Murtazaliev. Damn, I forgot how to say that nigga last name. But y'all know what it is, man. You know, we got Renee Tellers on the undercard, man. You know what I'm saying? No, not Renee Tellers. Goddamn, what's the other one? You know which one I'm talking about. It don't even matter, man. It don't even matter. Just know we got a lit undercard.
Ennis, tell us.
We got a, yeah, Ennis
It's so
Tellers.
lit.
And
We don't know
got
the names of the fighters. We can't pronounce it. I love it. PBC, roll out.
Hey, they all look alike. They all look alike. It sounds the
That's
same.
racist.
Hey,
super racist.
And then we got the Mexican Australian, man. We got the Mexican Australian back in action, man. So you know this weekend's about to be lit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, somebody said something about Virgil and Crawford. Yo, if that fight actually gets done and is made, I'm going to be so disgusted.
Oh my
I'm going to be
God.
disgusted because once again, this is going to be a case of a dude who shouldn't be in the ring fighting this dude rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know Sergey Bochuk won that fight. Virgil did it. And Sergey Bochuk should be on the bigger and better things. You know, but it is what it is. This is boxing. You know, this is how they do us, man. You know, the fights that we should get aren't the fights that we get. And, you know, we get BS like Virgil Ortiz and Crawford, potentially. And then, Benitez, man, you a nasty bull. You a freak-ass bull, dog. Like, that's crazy. My man, yo, son out here talking about running red lights. I was sitting down and, you know, so I was watching the game and it was like it was going in and out one end. And then I was like, what is he talking about? Then it clicked to me. I was like, nah. Yeah, Benitez wild, man. Benitez wild. Yo. And then the gas station with the rhino pills, bro. What is you on? Yo, James Benitez got a catch-22 in every call, bro. He be out of pocket. Out of pocket, bro. That's nasty work, man. It's nasty work. Yo, strap up, y'all. Weigh your rubbers. Don't be a James Benitez out here in these streets, man. It's crazy work. But all right, Ness, I'm about to get back to this Jets game, man. Jets, Jets. Let's go. Nah, I got a parlay, but y'all know I'm a Commanders fan, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the number one pick.
All right, champ. Profound dreamer.
Hey, Tip, I was gonna shoot you some bill and actually agree with you. If Crawford fights, what's his name, Virgil Ortiz, that's gonna be a travesty. Listen, Crawford, like I said, he needs to focus on establishing himself as a middleweight, and Virgil Ortiz is not a champion at 154. So unless Virgil could put himself in an actual title fight and win a belt, I don't want to see Crawford fight him. Crawford needs to focus on the other title holders in Fondura, in the Tszyu Murtazaliev winner. And I think that's really it right now, right? It ain't a third champion besides Crawford, Fondura, and the Murtazaliev guy. Yeah, so yeah, that's who Crawford needs to focus on, becoming a champion, becoming undisputed. And right now, Virgil Ortiz don't fit that profile. He just don't, unless he could put himself in the title picture and actually pick up a belt at 154. So, like I said, but we just gotta see Crawford actually give these guys energy publicly. Like I said, I'm gonna keep saying it. Stop wasting time promoting clown shit with Teofimo Lopez and Conor McGregor, bro. Like, it don't make sense. Promote the actual sport that pays you. I'm pretty sure Turkey is paying you good money to do boxing. You're a boxer. Promote that. You're not a street fighter against Teo, and you're not an MMA fighter against Conor McGregor. Promote these boxing matches that the fans want to see, because the fans want to see you solidify yourself as a middleweight and then go into fighting Canelo. That's my call.
All right, champ. Let's see here. We got H-Town.
What up, Nuts? Can you hear me?
Yep.
H-Town, baby. Yeah, man. I got a problem with Crawford, too, man. That's my dog. I mean, what happened to the guy that said, if you call me out, I'm coming to get you? If you disrespect me, I'm coming to get you. I mean, Tszyu called him out, but he's got to fight, so I'll give him that pass. Virgil called him out so he could get that smoke. Tszyu called him out. He could get that smoke. I mean, he's got to do something, stay busy. The other champions are fighting right now, so they got fights, and he could get in the ring, before December if he wants. So, I mean, I don't know what the hell he's doing, man. He's just wasting time. He's just getting older. I mean, I would appreciate the MMA fight. I'm not going to lie, because that's something different. But, I mean, he's got a lot of business in boxing. I don't know what's going on with him. And it's just he needs to get to it, man. He's going to be 40. Oh, and hey, shout out Baby Joker and Joe Pilot's sister, man. I know love was in the air. It's all good, man. Felicidades. I'm out, Ness.
All right, champ. All right. And for Demo and anyone else, you have to frequent the community page. Sometimes I don't announce who's going to be on because, I'm probably still scheduling them, figuring out the right day, but we know they're going to come on. You guys got to, frequent that and check it. But the post has been out for quite some time now, Demo, just like Carmel Moulton's post has been out. I put out a new one because we were supposed to get him on, or we did get him on, and I never used the post from 2 months ago. One or the other. Either he didn't come on or we were supposed to get him on. But the point is I put out a new one. We should be having him Wednesday. I'm going to do that one in the Hardin studio and have him live. And, yeah, if you want to ask him a question, which, I would like you guys to do so. But you got to drop it on the Patreon or the community page. It's the only way we're taking them. Jersey Bob, what up?
Hello?
What up?
Hey, how's it going?
All good?
This card, I mean, the main event's a good main event. But as other people said, I mean, the logic having in Florida it doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they having the card in Florida. I don't know if you said earlier, why are they having the card in Florida?
You said what? How many what?
Why were they having this main event in Florida? What was the logic?
I mean,
Having
outside that they establishing a new partnership with the Caribbean Royale, which has been a good boxing venue. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, they're establishing that, but I mean, it's just boxing shooting itself in the foot. Like, if you're gonna have, why don't you have somebody from Florida in the fight in Florida? I mean, boxing don't make any sense. He should have had a main event, somebody from Florida fighting in Florida. I mean, why is that so hard? Why is that so hard to understand? It don't make any sense. I like Tszyu though. I mean, but boxing it's just ridiculous, man. But the PBC, man, I can't believe these people still talking about rollout, man. What's this, the fourth card? It's October. Is this the fourth card they had all year? It's October. What are we talking about here? It's bad, man. They dropped the ball, like you said. They should have gone to the zone. They would have actually had more cards. I mean, it's just pitiful, man. I don't understand what TBC is thinking. I mean, and for them guys to still be the business model. I don't know what their business model is. I mean, I don't see how they can succeed doing 4 cards a year, 5 cards a year, and 3 of them pay-per-view. So I don't know where they're going. It's just bad. But like you said, if they would get rid of the promoters, that might actually. I mean, UFC. I don't watch UFC, but at least the dude make He make all the fights. He don't pay them that much, but them dudes fight. He tell them to fight, they fight. So that's what we need. We probably need somebody to be like, yo, y'all fight. You fighting this guy, you gonna get in the ring and fight, or you not gonna fight at all. I mean, that's it's unfortunate. It will hurt the boxers, but it'll help the fans. But that might be the only way we gonna get the fights we actually want. So, um, but anyway, there's a pro boxer on this week.
Yeah, Colbert, the 16th.
I know it's your guy, but
He in a tough
you
fight,
know the way
man.
he got knocked out,
You may
he
feel
might
He,
have
it's
to
your
think about
fight,
retiring
but it's
if
I
not
he
your
get
mean,
knocked
fight.
out again.
I mean, it's
But
only one.
all right, man,
It's only one knockout. You know what I'm saying?
that was bad though. I mean, it was a bad knockout, but we'll see. Hopefully, I hope the young man don't get knocked out again. Honestly, I hope he doesn't. But
What
all right, Ness,
knockout
have
was
a good night.
worse? What knockout was worse, his or Earl's?
Um,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
You
I
know,
mean, I said
you
Earl.
know.
I mean, Earl should retire too. Honestly,
I
I
gotta
mean,
go. I gotta go. But you know, my man, young as hell. Like, y'all terrible. I mean, he in a tough fight anyway. And fuck, who is this guy he's fighting? I'm trying to think. Who's his? Oh, Jose Benavidez is his fucking trainer. So you know, it's not he's not in an easy fight, man. But that's what we do. We don't take easy fights, bro. You know, we fought Rayo. You know what I'm saying? We was in talks to fight Tank. You feel me? We wanted to smoke with Shakur. Y'all just, y'all always clown people. We got Tip Bellis counter.
Man, these dudes just be calling in the hate. What do you mean? Well, what are we talking about a rollout for? Bro, it's the first free card, bro. You know what I'm saying? The thing y'all been
It's
waiting, the thing y'all
October.
been waiting for.
This guy's crazy, bro. You really
It
wasting
don't
money to
matter, man.
call back
It
to
don't.
fucking defend this stupidity?
Nah, this is my free card. I got a free card. Remember, Benitez gave me the counterpunch for the
You
first one.
still crazy to call back and waste your free call on it. Like it's October and this is the first free card, bro. Like
Hey,
this is
man, you know what I'm
shameful.
saying?
It's shameful. You can't defend this.
Better late than never. Better late than never, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do, though. You know what I'm saying?
Can't
When
defend it,
we
brother.
roll out,
Can't defend
we
it.
roll out big, and you know what I'm saying? We roll out with championship bouts. And why Florida? Why not Florida? You know what I'm saying? Why not? That's what you should be saying. Why not Florida? Florida's looking like a hot spot right now. There's a lot of boxing going on in Florida. You know what I'm saying? We get fights damn near every month in Florida. You know, it's stars down in Florida. So Florida is a perfect spot, you know what I'm saying, for boxing right now. Because there ain't nothing else really booming the way we think it is. You know what I'm saying? It's typical for a fight to be in Vegas. We ain't had nothing in Jersey in a minute. I would love for folks to keep going back to Jersey and try to bring what's that spot down there in Jersey, Nuts? You know what I'm talking about. With Boost for that.
Prudential?
Damn, can't think of not the Prudential. The other one.
What?
Shit. The one with Boost for the old boy who beat Rashidi Ellis. Damn. Why can't I think of that shit? This shit. Hey, man.
Oh,
But
Atlantic City.
anyway, Atlantic City, yeah. Atlantic City, you know what I'm saying? I would love for fighters to come to DC, you know what I'm saying? Bring more fights to the East Coast and all these other states where, you know what I'm saying, it's a hot spot. So, you know what I'm saying? Florida's looking like a good spot. You know what I'm saying? It's an attraction down there. You know the fans down there in Florida gonna come see some boxing, especially since they doing it for $1. And you know, say they just got hit with a hurricane and all that. You know, it's gonna be a good event, man. So while you dudes are sitting there complaining, you know what I'm saying, just remember, Turkey Al Sheik charged you $20 for an undercard and gave y'all the free and gave y'all the main event for free, man. So fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? And even with them full pay-per-views, bro, we still don't put on the hottest events. We still put on the hottest events at the PBC, man. It's crazy, bro, how y'all be talking. It's crazy. It's crazy. We only have 4 pay-per-view events, and they've been the biggest fights all year. The biggest. But you know, it is what it is. They gonna hate, man. And you know what I'm saying? Al Heyman's just gonna continue to do what he do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this Saturday, tune in, y'all, because ain't no other boxing on. Ain't no other boxing on, so just tune in and watch us do what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's be premier boxing champions. You know what I'm saying? Gone.
All right, Tip Bellis.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
DC3, $2. Roll out. Where you at, C-Dub? Nest Love, Caribbean Royale. Shh. Oh, yeah, that's the spot, baby. That is the spot. Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Peace.